and the leaves falling, it's the perfect time to go to the arcade. Recently, I've been enjoying going to the arcade. Something about it just feels fun. I've been on a huge arcade kick, and I love playing some of the unique games there. They have a lot of cool experiences that you can't really mimic on a console or PC. And despite, several people going, "Oh, the arcades are too expensive," they're really not, in my opinion. 20 bucks every once in a while gets you a ton of good fun, especially at my local arcade. So without any further ado, let's check them out. One of the first games that I want to check out has to be Zombie Snatcher. It's really simple. Hit a button to move a genuine zombie hand in an effort to push viable ticket pucks into a goal. Every so often, there's a high value puck that has letters on it. You get 6 of these, and you get the ticket bonus, which is 1,000 tickets and increases with every play. The only problem with this game that I personally have is that I never see it running. It's almost always down for maintenance. Either the pucks are all stuck everywhere, or there's no big high value pucks in the game at all. I don't know if it's somewhere it spits them out every once in a while to entice new players, or if it's something that the Zombie Snatcher game at my local arcade just can't seem to get right. However, whenever it is running, it does have a lot of fun with it, seeing as how you can get a ton of tickets super fast. However, because it's always down for maintenance, I think that's why they stick it in the corner of my arcade, mainly to keep it out of the main line of fire. However, something that is still broken, that I love playing no matter how much it makes me angry, is Flamin' Finger. All you do is trace the maze with your finger, usually any finger you want: thumb, pointer finger, index finger, middle finger, and you just complete the maze. If you complete the maze at my local arcade, you get 50 tickets, but if the clock hits 0, you only get 1 ticket. The biggest draw has to be the music. It has this distinctive techno beat that I just can't help but stomp my foot to, and it just fills the whole area so everybody knows what you're playing. The only one problem with this machine is it's so old that the finger tracker is going out, and as a result it can be really irritating when you clearly went over a section and the lights just don't light up. But overall, the music is the only reason why I still play to this day, and it only costs 1 ticket to play. So you get a good 15-20 seconds of cool music, and it gets faster and faster, and the timer goes down even faster as you get closer to the goal, which still makes it a super fun game to play, especially if you got a little crowd of people watching you. I have trouble trying to get the jackpot in this one, and I don't know if it's because of my lack of skill or the fact the machine is so old. However, I'm still gonna play this game just for that music alone. Quick drop. Here you just drop the balls in buckets. The challenge is that buckets spin around and you only have a limited time to drop them. Combine this with the natural bounciness of the balls and you have a pretty challenging game. Usually it is very much worth playing as the jackpot is pretty high and only goes more and more and more as people fail. You can get a good number of tickets just playing this game, and if you're good at smashing that button and getting those balls to drop, you'll get easy thousands and thousands of tickets. Usually my machine at my local arcade goes to 600, which is a pretty decent ticket jackpot if you ask me. But for the amount of trouble it can be to sometimes get it, and when you get a small crowd of people watching you, it becomes very, very tense. However, I will always play this game because it's so much fun just to keep trying over and over and over again. And when you do get that jackpot, it's well worth it.
I don't want to get people.
Now here we have a special treat. This machine I have never ever played before. It is a Rick and Morty themed marble pusher. For those of you who don't know, marble pushers are a new thing for me, as I have only ever seen them in arcade videos. Much like a coin pusher, you're trying to push marbles and other items off the ledge to get tickets. However, I don't think I don't think this one is fun. Nothing seems to drop for high value, and combine that with the high entry to play, it seems like a bad choice to swipe my card, especially when you only have $20 to $30 per ticket you want run for your arcade. But I have heard that other marble games are far more rewarding. I would like to try them out, but it seems that this one just is way too annoying. You're supposed to drop marbles into the actual ship Rick and Morty are inside of, and activating all three gets you like some kind of reward. However, the machine does a very bad job of relaying to you what that reward is, so it feels like you're just dropping marbles and you're not getting a lot of tickets from it. I could definitely see that if people do want to play this, they could get into it if they're a big Rick and Morty fan. However, I'm not too big on the show, and I only catch the early seasons. So, as a result, I just find the game to be unrewarding and not very fun. However, if the arcade changes the ticket rewards you get from it, I would be happy to go ahead and drop a few more dollars into it just to see if it's changed at all. However, for now, I think I'll pass and just stick to playing the games I do have a personal fun time enjoying.
Jackpot, which is the nut of 500, the Mega Seed. You need to drop those black coins into it.
Okay, I gotcha.
A favorite of mine in this regard has to be Ticket Time, a simple clown game that has replaced the stuffed animals with rolls of tickets. Each roll has a different value, of course. They can range from 25 tickets to the mouth-watering 500 tickets. This game is one of the easiest ways to get tickets, in my opinion, where you don't gotta worry about anything else. It's simple. And while I know that crane games, claw games, whatever you want to call them, I know they're rigged. I know it, you know it, I am still gonna play them. Because who doesn't love a good rigged game? We all loved rigged games. Now, the only big problem I can see that many people have is the weakness of the claw. I swear, when I first played this game, the claw had way more power than it does now. But now, it's so wimpy that it feels like it doesn't grab anything. However, I would be denying myself and denying the truth if I admitted I was always going to play this game every time I come in. Just the thrill of possibly getting that 500 ticket roll. It gets you every time. And next thing you know, you spend like a half of your time there because you just need to get that 500 ticket roll. But with a little luck, you can win big, even with this wimpy, tiny baby claw.
We're just walking.
Now, another new game is this Bop It arcade game. This is a real... This thing will cheat. I swear, every time I try to turn it on and I play it, it cheats. It cheats every time, and I still want to play it. It's a really, really simple game. It's just bop it. What you do is you just have to perform the right action at the right time. The problem is that the game gets faster and faster and faster, and when you get close to the jackpot goal, the game will randomly decide that you didn't get it in time. I firmly believe that it's the game's fault, not mine, because of reasons. However, this game usually has a really high jackpot value. At my arcade, it's 1,000 tickets starting, with it only getting higher and higher. I think when we were at the arcade, it was, I think, 2,500, which is a huge ticket value, especially when you consider the game only costs 4 credits to play. With each credit being 25 cents, it means it's only $1 for a huge ticket prize. However, this game still cheats. I still get upset that it cheats. However, I'm still going to rate it 9 out of 10. I would play again any day of the week. Now for the most rewarding game in the arcade. Ticket Dozer is the game to play. The goal is to use your scooper to dump a big load of tickets rolls onto a shelf that pushes back and forth. Once you push a roll, you get that amount, and you get the chance to stop the light at the center to dump even more ticket rolls to your side. This game is super rewarding to play as there are several high value ticket rolls. And the dozer has several small values that can drop at the same time, easily the best way to get tickets even if you consider the high cost of entry. Now, the cool thing with this one is that there isn't one or two 500 rolls, there's like 20 of them. There's hundreds of 500 rolls, and there's hundreds and hundreds of 75, 25. It's insane. There's so many of them that it makes the game super easy to pick up, super easy to play, and it makes it super fun in general. I genuinely think that this game is one of the best games to play if you're going for tickets alone. In fact, it gives so many tickets that we've reached the ticket payout limit before, and it's somewhere around like 7,000. So if you're looking for a lot of tickets, you can get 7,000 easy, and then the game glitches out and doesn't give you the rest of your tickets. That's my only big problem with this game, because it feels like it could be so much better if, you know, they actually try to get them not to do that. But you know what? I'm gonna still take it because this game is so rewarding and fun. 9 out of 10. In fact, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10 right here. And if you don't agree with me, then go play the game for yourself. I swear, it'll change your mind. And that was a brief look into some of the games in my local arcade. I know this is a departure from my usual content, but I want to show something that I find fun and enjoyable. My local arcade is not nearly the biggest, best, or most modern out there, considering the fact that it's been around for several years, since like the early 90s. It can feel outdated sometimes with some of the machines there. However, the industry itself seems to not be doing so hot, so I don't know how much longer we're going to have arcade games and arcade machines around. I seriously feel that we're going to get to a future one day where there just aren't any, and so going to my local arcade just feels fun. It feels like a flashback in time. No matter how modern the games get, you still can't help but feel like a little kid every time you go and play stuff. And it's awesome just to be there. I really do think that, considering the fact that there's so many cool, different, unique experiences, it kind of sucks that a lot of people aren't going to arcades anymore. I see so many people go on and on about how the games are cheap and they are terrible and they don't do anything. They're just like Pac-Man. I can play Pac-Man at home. That they don't give arcades a try. I really want these machines to not go away because they're so interesting. Whether you like it because of the gameplay, a reward, or even the mechanics behind it, they feel truly like their own breed of entertainment that you can't really mimic unless you get the machine itself. And when you combine that with the overall lack of enthusiasm we see nowadays towards arcade machines, it can be a little depressing to know that one of the biggest things that I love may not be around for many years, at least in its current form. I know there are barcades and everything, but sometimes I don't want to drink alcohol and play games. Sometimes I just want to play the games. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this little brief look into what I think that you should do at the arcade. Seriously, if you have any kind of like spare change or like extra dollars, go to an arcade. I'm being serious here. It's so much fun. If you have like $1, even if you can only play an arcade game once, it'll really show you just how fun the games can be. And lastly, I want to apologize for the lack of uploads on this channel. With recent developments in my schedule and my local personal life, I had to take some time off to take care of them. So yes, I do want to say I have been neglecting the channel for the past week or so, and I haven't been uploading as much. No, I'm not canceling any series. They all are still up and running. It's just that I've had time to take care of finals and holiday season. I want to get this little video out before the year's end because I think that a lot of people need to see this. Anyway, with those developments out of my schedule and me having some time on my hands, I can take care of these things. I'm back. I'm ready to work on the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. It really does help me out and lets me know that y'all do enjoy the content I produce. And let me know, what's your favorite arcade games? Which ones do you like? Which ones do you not like? Are there any arcade games you want me to look out for in the wild and see if I can find them myself and see how I can play them? You know, get my opinion on them. And lastly, share this video with your friends. I know I'm a very small channel right now, and I really want to grow, and I want to be able to entertain more people and bring happiness to people who may not be able to have it. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.